Okay, folks, it's the Blue Lives Matter. I am covered up. I'm out by the jail, and I'm out here cleaning up trash by the jail. But I simply didn't like the way a couple of police officers were giving me dirty looks the other day. So people call this baiting sometimes when we do things to make ourselves look quote-unquote more suspicious. But the fact is, there's nothing suspicious at all about a person filming in public, and the police always make more of it than what it is. So if they want to come over and say, well, now you're filming because your face is covered, it makes it more suspicious, well, then they can think that. I don't really care. The bottom line is I'm out here picking up trash off of public property, and there's no crime in that. The homeless feed the homeless down here on Saturdays. It's a big deal. They usually clean up pretty well, the one group that finished church. But after they leave, you do get people that hang out after they leave, and sometimes they do litter. I mean, people litter all the time. You can go down any city street at any point, and you're going to find, for example, you see that? That is AA Best Bail Bonds water right across the street. This is not homeless trash. This is trash from a local business, but VIA always blames the local homeless population for any littering in this area. And they say, well, the reason we're so hard on them is because they're a nuisance to the public. They litter, they urinate in public, they do other things. Well, here's a little solution for that, VIA. Homeless wouldn't urinate in public if they had access to restrooms that were kept clean and usable. Now, out on this site, there's a porta potty. It's not too far from here. It's right over there. You can see it. There is a porta potty, and the homeless used it. I witnessed 10 people go into it. At the same time, VIA being a public building at 123 North Medina, they won't allow people to use that public restroom. They say it's off limits to the public. It's for employees only, even though they have 2 or 3 other employee-only designated restrooms. The public restrooms, the guards will say, oh no, you can't use this. You have to be an employee to use it. That's not true. That's not the intent. The building, you have time, use, and manner restrictions. But if you're in there on valid business, and here's part of that, they have a change machine in there for people to use for their vending machine and other things. And part of that change issue, again, comes back to the fact that if you get on a bus and you overpay, you're just out of luck. They used to have a system to give you a little voucher to say it's worth X amount. But because of VIA's employee theft problems, they stopped doing that. Now you see I'm cleaning up along this fence line. It's just what I'm doing. Getting back to what I was saying, I do what I do for reasons, and I want to make my community a better place, and part of doing that is doing a lot of things that people will never see. They don't understand how much follow-up I do with little things, or why to me little things like security guards deleting film, not using their body cameras, why those things are important. Because again, when police lie or give partial statements, then you have a problem. Now here, you can see they have a carton of food that was left out. Those are milk containers. They're probably spoiled by now. I'll come back later and determine if they are. I'll pick that up and dispose of it. But someone left that there for the homeless. And again, VIA gets upset about things like that. And they say, oh, the homeless are the ones who cause this problem. And I'm like, no, it's not the homeless who are causing the problem. Everybody litters. And as I just proved earlier, a lot of the trash down here has nothing to do with the homeless. Got some more trash down here. I thought I'd put my camera on pause. Now, on the side of this PD 25 is a recognized law enforcement agency from a non-profit organization, the Texas Police Chiefs Association. Best Practices Recognition Program. Guess who else has best practices recognition programs from the same quote-unquote agency? Yeah, see, these little tags mean absolutely nothing because they say, oh, well, we support this policy or we think this is the best practices. But not releasing body cam footage, not being transparent, all those other things that the public wants, that's not what these Texas police chiefs feel are appropriate. What they feel are appropriate are, hey, limit the right for anyone to scrutinize us. Make sure no one can tell when we're screwing up, when we're giving bad orders that conflict with every training any officers had in the last 20 years because we're police chiefs and we can do no wrong. So again, the Texas Police Chief Association, they ought to disband themselves now. They really should. You won't hear them coming out and criticizing Uvalde School District Police Chief. And why wouldn't they? If they want to say that their best practices recognition program for the state, then they should be very clear that the best practices does not include delaying approach on active shooters for periods of time. I'm going to go ahead and end this part of my recording, do a little bit of research. I'll get back with you guys.